8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Come on, come on, come on. How you want it, cognac or Patron? Brunch with the boys, we gon' give you what you want. And what you don't know, we about to put you on. Come on, come on, come on. How you want it, cognac or Patron? Brunch with the boys, we gon' give you what you want. And what you don't know, we about to put you on. Yes, we are the trending topic. We relationship prophets. Brunch with the boys, we the hottest. Brunch with the boys, we the hottest.
It was cool at first, but tell me, what is it? What is it? I think your beauty started clouding my vision. I thought I knew you, but I found out I didn't. Guess I did. And so I wrote you just to tell you well wishes. You can grab a power line, I won't miss you. And you can grab a power line, hope it kills you. And you can grab a power line with the real you. And you can grab a power line, I hope I hear you. And you can grow. What comes around goes around. Yeah. You can be on fire, I would never hold you down. Nah, now that I know you now, from me you will never hear another sound. Yeah, I see you on a prowl, now you probably all need a more than doubt. Yeah, cause I let you all have no doubt. You know what time it is. It's time I call out of these women who constantly breaking their promises. I think you lacking some promises. I see you posting for comments.
Another episode of Brunch with the Boys. We got a special guest this evening. But first, what's going on, fellas?
Jeez, hey, what's good, everybody? We in here.
And Mr. Gent's out here too.
This lame ass nigga, man.
You don't like it?
Yeah, we don't want to talk about you. We want to talk about the guests we got tonight. So go ahead and pop it off.
My bad, dog. So we have the pleasure, ultimate pleasure of having Sheven out here. If y'all don't know him, that was the dude that you just heard this track on called Power Lines Fire. How many downloads have you got on this already?
Let's see. It hit 1 million on World Star, the actual site. I think it's like 55,000 YouTube. 250,000 streams on Spotify.
Oh, that's fire, right?
That is fire. Right. Congratulations, by the way.
You
man.
feel good about it?
Yeah. It was well, hello everybody.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I just started talking.
No,
appreciate you having me out. Never been to Florida, so it's a beautiful little state.
That's what it is. Tell the people about yourself, Sheven.
My name is Sheven. I am a hip hop artist / producer. I got 2 albums out: Coexisting, Expungement. I'm working on dropping a new album right now, but it's kind of coming in singles. But yeah, I'm from Kanas City.
Barbecue Town, right?
Barbecue Town. I'm a Gates fan. It's an unpopular opinion down there, but you know what I'm saying? I ride with it.
I once knew a girl from Kansas City, and she said she had the best head east of the Mississippi.
Was it true?
I mean, she didn't lie. At that time, it was, things changed.
You've experienced things that
she did a
surpassed that since then, right?
I would shout out her name, but I'm not going to do you like that, girl.
She probably got a family.
No. She definitely does. But keep doing your thing, girl. I hope you step your game up. My bad, though.
Tough.
I can't
Back to our guests.
Yeah.
It's all good, man. So, Sheven, man, one of the things that we like to do is we like to play this game called Food Porn out here, right?
Okay.
It's Brunch with the Boys, so we keep it food light.
Okay.
So we just going to ask some questions. You let me know what your thoughts on or anything, all right?
Let's go.
Yeah.
First question. You prefer ball pussy or hairy pussy?
Ball pussy.
Why? Why you don't appreciate a nice hedge, man?
I'm not hating on it, but I don't want nothing in my way.
There you go.
But man,
stop tickling your nose hairs. It's time to.
My man.
But white girls have that pretty pussy hair.
We don't know. He might not even fuck with.
See, but I got a beard, so you start putting. It's like it's not good.
Electricity.
Oh yeah.
Static. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be fucked up to have static electricity on.
Yes, then it's a good thing you can't grow facial hair then, because now you can eat pussy freely, right?
He look like you do that.
I still don't want no tumbleweeds and nothing.
Tumbleweeds and that.
No, nothing.
The last
if
time
you
that
can comb
pussy
it or
been
braid it or
touched.
plait it up, I don't want it.
Yeah, that's a little too much.
You
That's
don't
a
like a
little
corn roll on the pussy?
No.
I don't like anything on the pussy.
I like a little hair, so I don't know. You know, I'm different.
I like a little hair too,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? You know.
Something get caught in your teeth every once in a while, huh?
No,
All you do is spit it out.
Y'all nasty.
Keep it moving. All right. Next question. Do you expect head every time you link up with a girl? Is it a requirement? An expectation?
It depends on the relationship of the girl,
Okay.
but yes.
So
Yes.
if you talking about a girl you just met and you guys got that sexual connection out the gate and it's going down.
Like if I've already fucked.
Have you? Yeah, he has to know that because if he's already
let's
hit,
say
it's
you haven't hit her and this is the first
Have not.
interaction.
Yeah.
You haven't.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
You still expect head?
I
Yeah.
would like it. Yes. I would want head that night.
Yeah.
He sounds so humble about it too. He's like,
And
I
that-
appreciate it.
I'm not gonna be disrespectful, like bitch.
Yeah.
Right,
If you
right.
don't, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
I've
right.
been there, but yeah.
That approach will likely get you to the head too.
Yeah.
You know, that humble approach.
It always works. Act like you don't want the head.
Humble
to get the
head.
Yeah.
The humble head.
Yeah.
There you go. That's hilarious.
I know for a long time that you used to just, man, no chicks ever made me come off a head. And that's always a challenge to a woman. You know what I mean?
Right.
So especially if she's gotten every other nigga off, all 17, she wants to get that number 18.
Clickbait.
You
That's
know what I mean?
clickbait right there, yeah.
Exactly.
I feel like he might just say it just so he can throw down the gauntlet, slap it with the white glove, and then throw it on the floor.
At the end of the day, does it matter? You know what I mean?
You know, I like to point out that sucking dick is important to a lot of women. Like, shout out to those women. I really love you because those women are making sure they're going to be able to suck a dick. I knew a chick that when she got braces, the first thing she was concerned about was she going to be able to
She
suck
cried
the
that
dick.
night?
She didn't cry. She practiced, nigga. She went into the lab, nigga. Goddamn, what did Kobe do? He went into the gym. Suck some dick, ho. That's my point. You know, shout out
The
to
braces
those
aren't
ladies.
leaving. You got to get around.
I mean, what are you gonna do? You know what I'm
Or
saying?
she could just
whether
switch
she
to
went to the gym,
Invisalign and slide that bitch
Nah,
out.
man, come
Why
on.
she got to stay with that wired shit?
I'm not
nigga?
letting that happen. I'm being honest with y'all.
Yeah,
Braces in your mouth,
that is
I'm
a
cool.
danger.
You
You're
wouldn't
taking a
take it?
chance.
I
Nigga.
Is
take
it
a hand
risky?
job. I take a hand job.
Too
all day.
risky.
Yeah.
Abort mission.
Yeah.
Pineapples. All right, man. All right. So the last question.
So what do you? I got a question for you guys.
yeah.
What do you do? All right, you see a girl, she's bad. You got her back to your house. It was dark in the club. She's about to suck your dick. She smiles. She's got braces. You say no?
Oh, I'm not saying I had a hoe who used to love suck dick in college and she had braces. She used to suck dick for hours and she was horrible at it, but I just love the fact that she do it, so I let her do it. You know what I'm saying?
Training.
Yeah, I should have, but I was young, so I really didn't care. You know, at 19, you're not thinking about training, bitch. She's a temporary bitch. She was just Tuesday. I was bored. You know what I'm saying?
Des,
Yeah.
what's your approach on it?
Savage
I
mode.
think I would let her try, but I'd be uneasy until it was success.
I agree
know
with
what I
you.
mean?
So
Like,
I think I give her like a realistic job preview, just an interview, and on the mic real quick, and then
You're gonna say yes.
And so I'm gonna say yes,
Yeah,
but
they're gonna say
in 30 seconds I'm gonna know whether I need to say, "Girl, I just want to please you."
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. You
Yeah.
don't want to have to put Neosporin on your dick every day. Cause
I don't need all this.
yeah.
Nice hand job to do you right. They're underrated.
I mean,
No,
come on.
it's a lost art, man.
Come
It's
on.
a lost art.
Come on.
Third question: do you like to be on top, or would you prefer the ride?
Top. More control.
Yeah.
More control.
Men
The
do
last
like
thing I
control.
need is a girl on top of me not knowing what she's doing.
You ever had that?
Yeah.
Haven't had
Every
everybody
man's done it. Every man's had that.
I've
How,
had that.
how does it make you feel?
Like get off.
frustrated.
Frustrated?
I thought the bitch was having a seizure. I was like, God, are you dying, bitch? Relax.
That's tough.
You want some water? Take a break, ho. God
Tough.
damn.
That's tough.
You know what I'm saying? No, real talk. I've had the more as you know, as time progressed, my experience was more the inability to stay up there for long. You know, bitch up there riding dick for 22.7 seconds and shit. You know what I'm saying? Before she turning over and she tired. So, you know, I don't know about anything else right there. You know, my experiences aren't great.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Feel sorry for me, ladies.
let's dive into the power lines deal, John.
Yeah. So, man, my question is, when I heard the track, what bitch hurt you, man?
Man.
Like, what bitch hurt you?
That's what one of the comments said on the video. They're like, who hurt you guys?
Yeah, they say hurt people hurt people.
It's,
That's what Dad said.
I was hurt. I got into a relationship with this chick And it was like I came out of an unhealthy relationship. So when I met something that was good, I was unhealthy to it, and I sabotaged it.
Yeah.
I did everything I could to push it away because to me that's what was healthy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I wasn't arguing and shit, it didn't feel right.
Yeah.
And so like I blew it up, and then after I blew it up, I realized I regretted it. And then it was like, you know what I'm saying? You do whatever you can
To get him back.
Yeah, but then it was like, you know what? My way of getting her back was to like make her hear this song.
Yeah.
And that was my goal. And like when I wrote the song, I imagined her hearing it and seeing the shit. And then like little did I know, I'd play it for Tech at his house and he would say I won on it. And then it would premiere on World Star. Like I couldn't I couldn't make that shit up.
Now,
That's what's up.
and Tech is a legend in the game. So, I mean, out the gate, to get someone like that on a single,
Yeah.
I mean, this must have been one of the best days of your life. You know,
It was-
like them kids be like, this is the best day ever.
It was
you know what I'm saying?
patience.
Yeah.
I met Tech 2 years ago, like this month.
Okay.
It was I played a show with Joey Cool at the Riot Room, and it was a November show 2 years ago. He showed up right before the set, watched the whole show, like right in front of the stage. He had a mask on, like Rey Mysterio. That's how he comes out. Yeah, he's crazy.
He is, though.
And then after I went outside to smoke a blunt, I went out there. I thought my buddy was up there. He wasn't. Started to walk back down the stairs. Tech's coming up. He's like, rapping ass motherfucker. And I was like, I'm like, you, me, you know what I'm saying? Coming from you, like. And he's like, I need to see you on the mic. He's like, and so I got his email. He went on tour. Like 6 months later, he emailed me. He's like, you free on Sunday? We linked up on Sunday at his house. I played him. Like there was a song I wanted him on called Cut Off. I played him that one. He's like, I want on that. I played him Powerlines. I'm like, I'm releasing this next. Powerline should have dropped 1.5 years ago. He's like, no, you can't release that. That's a hit. He's like, I want on that. And so, long story short, another 8 months later, he gets the song done. He never does Cut Off because I keep making these songs about these old bitches. And he's like, Chev, he's like, I just got these bitches to, die down. He's like, if you start bringing up old bitches, they resurface.
Yeah.
And he's like, and I can't have, he's in a healthy relationship. You know what I'm saying? So I got to respect that. So we didn't do Cut Off. And Cut Off to me was like what I wanted to premiere with Tech because I'm rapping like super fucking fast. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of my best verses. And instead, I'm presented to the world with Power Lines, which is a song I've never really made before. You know, if you listen to any of my other stuff, I don't do a lot of the singing stuff. I don't. I'm murder rap fast. I'm very lyrical. It's always with a a kind of an uplifting message and stuff. Like Coexisting was all about getting along, regardless of where you're coming from.
Right.
Expungement was kind of killing, my past because I was a felon. I got my record expunged. It was kind of like my mental expungement. Through a record. I got caught selling felony sales case to a CI. They set me up. Worldwide and shit. But anyway, it made me better because who knows where I'd be. That's why I tell people, like 8 years ago, I was in jail doing 6 months with a 3-year backup. You know what I'm saying? Not doing shit with my life. Not doing shit. I had felonies. I couldn't fucking get a job nowhere. I couldn't nothing. Look at me now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You done came a long way.
Perseverance and patience, man. You said it.
Yeah.
So, well, my question is,
Word.
Did you ever fuck the hoe again after you made the song?
No.
Sometimes that's the perfect get back. Like,
Or it's the perfect closure.
To like fuck her to the song?
that would even be better.
Yeah, that's special.
You taking it up, you leveling up on that.
That's
Right?
special.
Right. No.
That's a weird thing for me.
I don't think I want to.
Yeah.
I got a mental victory when I dropped the song. You know what I'm saying? I don't even.
Yeah.
It's nothing to
That's
me
more
anymore.
important. That's more important.
That was a catharsis for you, for
Yeah.
sure.
So-
Question for you. I got a question.
Yeah.
Jezzy, am I cutting you off?
No, go
Okay.
ahead.
Who are some of your musical influences, man? Like, who are some people you look up to and you try to, I don't know if emulate's the right word, but you respect the style.
Shit. Nas, probably my favorite rapper. Behind that, growing up, I was big on Zero
Okay.
and Trey.
Yeah.
Big fan of Zero and Trey. That was kind of like what I wrote to. I like 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah.
I with that shit too.
Yeah, a lot of, Mac Dre. I listen to a
Yeah.
lot of Mac Dre. Being in Kansas City, you know what I'm saying? We have a lot of Bay Area influence.
Yeah, for sure.
So a lot of Mac Dre, you know what I'm saying? Pass the Boilermaker and the toilet paper. I'm shitting on fools. So it's like, growing up like that, listening to Biggie rap. I think the first time I ever freestyled, my buddy's like, you sound like Biggie. He's like, when you rap, you sound like Biggie. And I was like, who? He's
Yeah.
he's like B.I.G. He's like, and I was young. He was saying it in a way I wouldn't know who it was.
Right.
Because he wanted me to, look it up. Big Daddy Kane.
Oh man, okay.
And then I got to link up with Craig G, who's part of the Juice Crew.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I was on a show on iHeart Local Radio, won a contest. He was one of the judges.
Okay.
We ended up doing a song together. So on Expungement, I got a Craig G feature.
Dope.
It's called, I don't even remember what the fucking song is called.
Good weed. That's good weed. I think.
Good weed, Hennessy.
You
That's
need,
fresh
you need to
stuff.
fill up your cup though.
Okay.
Yeah, pour out.
Hey, that's the best sound right there. You can
Isn't
really sound on it.
Isn't it?
They need to make a beat.
Yeah,
You know what
right.
I'm saying? Like the
Who had that on? That was Snoop, right? Was that Snoop that had that?
Mm-hmm.
The beginning.
Juice, that might be.
Yeah.
One of the things I wanted to talk about was this Niecy Nash shit because she's getting her second divorce.
Oh, so we going to the current events right now?
Yeah. And what I found funny is that she said once before that a blowjob a day keeps her divorce lawyer away. And now here she is, 2 husbands later, and she can't keep the thing. So I'm starting to wonder if maybe she ain't sucking enough dick. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, that's your angle today, huh?
Like, I mean, I'm just...
Does she practice what she preaches?
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, you're saying this, but 2 divorces? Come on now. You're likely the problem, being the common denominator. And my whole thing is, she was the one who said a blowjob a day keeps the divorce lawyers away, and apparently it didn't work. Twice.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, common denominator, it is what it is. The same principle as Halle Berry, right? It's like, she had like 7, 8 motherfuckers in a 5-year span. She bad, apparently.
She had some top of the line, you know what I'm saying? And they all said the same thing.
Somebody be wrong with her.
They said the pussy didn't get wet.
Is that what?
That's not what I heard. I heard she was overly jealous and controlling, too. That's what I heard.
She looked controlling.
You think so?
She's too fine to be that damn
She
jealous
shouldn't have to be.
and insecure,
Exactly.
yeah.
Right.
Exactly. But you know, motherfuckers cheat on the baddest bitches. They say, you find me a bitch nobody wants, I'll find you a nigga that cheated on her, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Probably didn't come out right.
Yeah, I think it was something like find me a bad bitch and I'll find
Nigga
you
that don't want no woman.
who tired of hitting her ass.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well
It's
said.
always, it's the same.
There was a 25-year-old who was hitchhiking in Africa. They said that 2 women stopped him to pick him up, alleged that he was held up at gunpoint and forced to drink a drink of an unknown substance before he was raped. They said that this man was left in a secluded area and he made his way to a local police station. He is in serious condition.
Sorry.
The attacks are believed to be carried out by a so group called the Semen Bandits. That's accurate. Semen Bandits.
They're all women.
All women who are thought to kidnap men and then rape them before releasing them.
All right. The only way I see this being possible is if it's a group of bull dykes who are angry at penis.
I was just going to say the same thing. Anybody got any fucking video of these alleged fucking senior bandits? Because this shit sounds like pure bullshit to me.
They all look like dudes.
They have to.
They're just taking it because no one will give it to them.
Well, let me tell you what the spin is. They said a group of women were stopped by the authorities, and what the authorities found, they had 31 condoms filled with semen in their possession.
You know, once it hits the fucking air, it's dead, right?
I thought you had to put it in some.
I didn't know that piece.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Not like
immediate.
immediately. It has like a shelf life.
It has to have a shelf life.
Of like an hour.
Google
or
this shit,
so.
y'all. See if I'm lying.
You know what
Are they going after like superior sperm?
Probably not.
It's just like
hitchhiker,
31.
bro.
That hitchhiker, he sounded like he was about 5'3". You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's got no. If you're hitchhiking, you don't want that. You don't want that, son.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's a
Realistically,
hitchhiker, son.
after he filed this complaint, he went home and said, I don't know why I'm complaining. I ain't fucked in 3 years.
See, so to Dez's point, it lasts 20 minutes outside of the body.
So unless you fucking 30 niggas in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
30
So
condoms full of semen ain't worth shit.
now they could be like serial killers, and you know how serial killers always have like a momentum that they take from the person that they killed
They
just to
didn't
say
kill
they
them.
did it. No, I'm just saying.
Well, if they tied the condom, it's sealed.
Yeah.
If there's air in there, though, you know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
But you out here making hand-tied condom airtight seals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that is a possibility.
They're Asian.
They're Asian. They don't stop doing the Asians wrong out here, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know them Asians, though.
Very smart, intelligent, and well-mannered people.
Great at math.
And make the best sex noises ever. They always sound like you're
A lot
doing
of sisters
something
out here
that you're
disagree
not
with
supposed
you.
to do that.
A lot of mommies that disagree with you out here.
They
No, that Spanish shit is
They
sexy.
rolling R's in the middle of
That
it.
Spanish shit
You
is
doing it right.
And that kind of brings up what we're talking about. We're gonna get into, the things that men want you women to know about, that we need you to know about sex. Just to help the sex game. Make everybody happier. And one of the things you just brought up was about a woman making noise, and we want you to be vocal. You know what I mean? We want you to say exactly what you want. You know what I mean? Be instructive, make noise, tell us how good it feels. Tell us to suck that clit.
I don't want
Then
that.
spit in your face, ho.
You don't want anyone to tell you anything.
Oh, nah.
You want to be in control.
Nah, yeah. I mean, look, if you want to give me some pointers and we talking after sex or we, having a conversation, that's one thing. But during the act, when I say shut up, shut up. Do you know what I mean?
It's as simple as that.
Yeah, and if it come out, then that's because I had to. You know what I mean? For real. That's how I want it.
Y'all ever had a girl that was just noisy for no reason? It's just screaming,
Extra.
to scream. It just seems so much
Yeah.
that it feels.
It'll make you angry.
I've had that, and all I do is just grab a pillow and put it over her head. Just, problem solved. Yeah. And you keep going. And then every time she get a double tap on the forearm, you give that bitch a deep breath and you go back in.
It's tough.
How you feel about men making noises? You make noises, D?
That much noise like that,
If it's
girl? Crazy.
I mean, maybe not that much noise, but men typically we like to grunt when we in it initially. Just
I mean, listen, if it's noise worthy, I make noise. Now I don't go with a plan to make noise. That thing, if it elicits some response, some audible response from me, that's what it's gonna get.
Good pussy will have you make a noise without you knowing you made it.
Yeah.
Hey,
I've
like
been
a piece of
there.
cake. You ever ate a piece of cake without no intention on it?
Yeah.
And then you heard a
She's like, you made that? You're like, I did?
Yeah.
Good head or do you
I
like
did
that
what?
too?
Yeah.
Good
Right.
head or do you
I've been
like
known
that
to hit some Mariah Carey octaves one time
Yeah.
off of a really good head job.
That sounded about right.
Oh my god!
Sounded about right. I'm not surprised.
No, come on now.
And one thing that we love to hear the most is when you're coming. We want to know that you're coming. We want you to say it. You know what I'm saying?
Put your face down there.
God damn. Damn, you nasty, ho. And I might say just that. You know what I mean? And then do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
And I think it's important for a woman to let a man know that
that's what we're
they're on
working
the
for.
tail end
That's
of
what
it,
we're
right?
working for. Another thing we got to do, we want you ladies to, praise us, and nothing too far-fetched to where we know it's not true. Don't call us the big dick killer and, we 5 inches and we know it, but just let us know, hey, this dick is good to me. That's something reasonable, right? You hear that?
That's
you know what?
reasonable.
I believe that. I can accept that.
I like a little
You know what I
head.
mean?
I like a little head, and while they're giving the head, they look up. May just say, "I love you, my king." You know what I'm saying?
Man, you want some more sensitive shit.
Yeah, I like that.
You-
I mean,
And I think you like the subservient type of deal, like in your relationships. I think you like that.
I like that
We
too.
can call it what we want.
I don't think I
have
need
I have
the
no
I
problem
love
with
you,
that.
Yeah.
I like submission in the
Yeah,
bedroom.
yeah. So
Oh,
I'm
for
saying
sure.
that makes sense.
I don't want to hear shit like I love you. I want to hear shit like you're my fucking king and I'm here to please you. And that's my main job in life. Some crazy shit like that. Like, you better believe it, bitch.
Let me ask you.
Get on
Let me
it.
ask you a question. Do you? Because I think I have a little bit difference of opinion from these two, and I'm interested in your opinion on this. So, in your relationship, and keep me honest, fellas, I don't want to misquote or misphrase it. Are you looking for submission from a woman in your relationship? Or are you looking for somebody that's equally yoked? Like, what are you looking for?
Fair question, sure.
It's almost got to be a happy medium.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna, at times and shit, like in the bedroom, I like to be in control. But
Mm-hmm.
I think it's nice every once in a while when she flips the script. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It kind of starts that or initiates that.
Mm-hmm.
That would be cool to me. But still, I wouldn't like her being all dominant though. I couldn't. I don't.
Yeah.
Nah, I couldn't rock with that.
Yeah.
Like she snapped your G-string.
No, not even that. Like, I don't love the aggressive vocalization. Like, give me that dick, nigga. Give me that nut, nigga. Come on, give me that nut. No, bitch. Goddamn. I'm scared. No, it doesn't want to come out. It's going away. You know what I mean? Like, calm down, bitch. Talk to me. Talk it out, bitch.
You've had that before?
Oh my gosh, have I had that?
Really?
That aggression?
That Debo,
Come on.
that Debo
Yeah,
pussy.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? She did, and I ain't say her voice went deep, but the way she was talking, it was like a nigga with 2 nuts, nigga. Like,
That's what he said. He said that Devo
No,
pussy
dude,
like he was gonna take
yeah,
that shit.
man, I
Give
ain't
me
like that shit.
Like you were riding your bike and she took your dick.
Oh,
Give me your
man,
chain.
I ain't like
God
that shit.
dang.
You know what I mean?
Nope. That's a no.
And this is the best one to me, that we really need you to know. We just like to fuck sometimes, and sometimes it's just all it is. There's nothing else to it. There's no intimacy involved. You know what I mean? we want to be able to do what we want to do and just fucking show out on your ass. You know what I mean?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's animalistic. You ever seen two animals fucking?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I seen two motherfucking grasshoppers fucking once. Grasshoppers. No, I swear to God. Grasshoppers fucking. And you out here tripping, bitch, because we want some pussy. The grasshoppers know what's what. How the hell your evolved ass don't know?
It really, to me, it's
Shit.
the part I just don't like is there's some women that really want you to line up the stars. You gotta have the fire date. You gotta have the perfect foreplay. You had to be the perfect gentleman. You had to say all the right things for you to get the pussy. And to be honest with you, that's all right sometimes. And I think every man should do that for his woman. But there's times where I'm not trying to do any of that, dog.
Dope.
And the worst ones are the ones that give you the same blowjob they gave you all year on Valentine's Day and act like it's something special.
Exactly.
I mean,
Innovation, ho.
you can switch the head up, you know?
You mean switch it up.
Yeah, but if that's all you're bringing, it's
Well, yeah,
you can put
yeah.
a bow on anything and call it a present.
I agree.
Facts.
But I mean, if you're in a relationship, she has to present something. So to me, ladies, find a way to switch it up. Your head game. I don't know what you normally do. Maybe deep throat it. You know what I'm saying? Give him a lot of spit and shit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe let him face fuck you this time.
Bring a friend.
You know what I mean?
Bring
Yeah.
on Valentine's Day.
I mean-
Make this shit worth it.
That's really a beautiful thing if it can happen. But
What if your girl has a girlfriend?
yeah, but not even that. These days, most chicks, man, when they like a nigga, when they like a man, they don't want to share him.
No, they want to kill.
Yeah, they tripping shit. It's like sharing isn't caring anymore. Like, you didn't go to kindergarten. Like,
I'll cut your dick off if
you
you
know what I'm
cheat on me.
saying? No, it's like we're gonna fuck her together and you're still insecure. God damn, ho, you gonna be there? If you don't want her to get the nut, you suck it out. You know what I'm saying? Just let her help get it out. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
No, that's an interesting perspective, dude.
You feeling that? You
I
right?
thought-
Nah, that's not my cup of tea, but I hear what he's saying,
I
though.
thought it was simple. I mean, teamwork made the dream work. That's what they say. Everybody love to say it, but nobody want to apply it. You know?
Yeah.
But okay, so the next one here is that, ladies, we want to be touched. And when I say that, I don't mean just the dick. Like, I like a good caress on the back out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Maybe a nice little gentle swipe across the back of the neck. You know what I'm saying?
You wanted to twist your hair for you? But not make it look good just because y'all sitting on the couch watching TV?
Oh, man, I don't know. You feel like you've been in my living room. You know what I mean? But I just cut my hair, so, it's not as long as it was to be twistable. But, just whatever, playing in your head. You know what I mean? It just doesn't have to be the dick.
Yeah. Word on that, man.
We have other erogenous.
Yeah, well, no, I just honestly feel like it doesn't always, all the touching doesn't always have to happen in the bedroom. It can happen outside of the bedroom. We prefer it like that. Sometimes we want, someone to play with your chest hair and shit.
You like the type of nigga like your chin licked. That's how you look.
That's
you like
weird.
Yeah, but I feel like if
chin
I feel like if a hoe licked your chin,
Yeah.
I think you'd be like, oh shit, okay, all right then.
Nah.
But you might like it.
I can get into that.
Yeah, I know. See,
I don't know.
Yeah.
I can see him getting his bald head licked and being like, yeah, I like that. Lick that bald head.
I tend to use a lot of tea tree up there. Y'all don't know if you
Yeah, like that might kill her. It should be dead in 2 weeks and shit.
Oh man, that's tough.
Oh man.
Real talk.
Oh man. So the next one is that, we have sexual fantasies too, ladies, and we want to share them with you, but we just need to know you're not going to judge us and shame us.
Hey, that's real.
So,
That's real.
however, weird it is, if we want to slap you in the bedroom, if you want to pee on you, man, shitting is tough, but there might be somebody who wants to shit on you.
Nah, that nigga's weird.
You know
Don't do
what I
that.
mean?
I don't get that.
Yeah,
I
nah.
don't get that either, but
Feces ain't sexy.
Nah, but I tell you, I have a homeboy. He lay out garbage bags on his kitchen floor, man. Get his chick to come over.
Premeditated.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
goes there. It's a kill box.
It's a
He
lot
sets
of
it up as a
coochie.
kill box.
If you see, Jen ain't do you all right though, because I know motherfucker you talking about. He wild. He all the way wild. So this
Wow.
there's 17 different examples of wildness we could give you for that
Oh my
motherfucker.
God, he is out of pocket to say the least, man. But see, I think I'd be cool with a
It's
woman
not
peeing
her.
on me.
It's more the
Yeah.
more normal things he does.
Oh, absolutely. It's
For
one of
sure.
the more normal things
For sure.
he does, man.
For sure.
But would you be cool, Des, if a chick said, "I want to pee on your chest"?
You're
Like
retarded.
Nah, I wouldn't be cool about that. I want to get back to something. So no, to answer your first
Okay, I
question,
just wanna make sure.
not
You
me.
would really be cool with a chick peeing on you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Fucking weird.
Absolutely.
Dude. I can't believe.
Hey,
I want the whole world
first of all,
to know.
we're not going to do on this podcast is judge, Jeezy.
Yeah,
we're not
that's
judging.
not what we're going to do.
I'm not judging.
You're using judging language.
I get to make this statement because I'm related to him. Now that gets the sidebar and all that shit goes out just for family. I'm fucking ashamed of it. And then now we can go back and yes, you're right. No judgment here, brother. By all means, get peed on. But I mean, shit.
Hey, I want to go back to something Jeezy said though about not being judged. Do you know? And there was a study, and I don't remember exactly if I found it out, we'll kind of put it at the end of the podcast. But they talked about they surveyed these men who had been unfaithful in their monogamous relationships, and the primary reason wasn't for quote unquote new pussy. It was because they got with women that they feel they could be themselves with sexually without being judged, and they felt like their wives and their fiancés and their long-term girlfriends would actually judge them for some of the shit that they want to do in the bedroom, and it was embarrassing to them. And so they'd rather go outside of their relationship to get that than to be honest with the person they're in a monogamous relationship with. So ladies, don't judge.
I can confirm that from the barbershop talk that we had months ago where men would say that, and that, man, I got to get this hoe on the side because she sucked dick like this and that. And instead of getting your main hoe, nah, man, that's not my main lady, ain't supposed to do that. And it's a real weird backwards thought thinking, you know what I'm saying, if you ask me, because isn't that the purpose of getting married, to get everything you want from one person? And then yet here still you're letting her off the hook in this way and putting that pressure on the outside, ruining the relationship essentially.
I think there's two different things though, Jeezy, because I think one is a willingness to have that conversation, but an inability or unwillingness of your female companion or your significant other to engage in those things, versus the guy you're talking about is making a decision about the quote unquote sanctity of that person's role, and he thinks this is tarnished by having them do something like that. So I think it's two different.
How unhealthy does the relationship have to be between you and your significant one if you feel more comfortable doing these sexual things with somebody you don't?
Yeah.
You don't.
That's
you know
real.
what I'm
That's
saying?
a real ass statement.
That's
a real
real.
statement.
Because that's deep to me.
You obviously don't feel comfortable in the bedroom.
I think that happens more often than not, though.
No, I agree, but I think we need to be cognizant of the fact that some of these requests may be weird, man. And for example, I'm thinking about Oscar de la Hoya, where he was, he used to dress up in women clothes
With his wife, though, right?
with his wife, where he thought it was safe, and then they broke up.
Yeah,
and
well,
she told the whole
you know
world,
a bitch. Bitches ain't shit.
You heel wearing
Bitches ain't
motherfucking
bitch.
bitch ass
Bitches will do that every time.
destroyed the nigga.
I rarely
Amber
met a
Rose did
bitch
the
that
Kanye.
wasn't petty. You know what I'm saying? And a bitch, 9 times out of 10 petty. When shit goes south, she putting
taking
all your
notes.
dirt out there.
Everything.
What Amber Rose said to Kanye? She said, "You owe 2 finger in the booty ass nigga."
That's hard to hear.
And I'll tell you this: Namho gonna ever say Jeezy said I want him to stick my goddamn finger up his ass, and that means a lot to me. So my reputation is fucking intact. Nobody's gonna ever be able to say Jeezy requested that you put 2 fingers in his asshole. Okay,
Hey.
so that's real shit. You know what I'm saying? You niggas out there, do your thing.
It's gonna come out deep.
No, I had a couple of homegirls tell me that is not an unusual request.
Yeah.
And even if the dudes don't request it, they've tried these dudes, and nobody's swiping the hand away.
No, that's not happening.
Yeah, that's a little
And
too
then,
much. That's a little bit.
I
too
can't.
much.
I can see
rock
going
like
to
that.
jail.
You can't rock like that, Sheven?
I can't rock like that.
Nah. Why? I just want to fuck with
I
you.
want to know why she wants to stick her finger.
Right.
It's a dominance thing. It's a dominance thing. I think it's a dominance
It
thing.
is. It's a,
Yeah, I'm
that's
gonna emasculate
too
you.
far on the emasculate
Yeah.
part. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what it is.
fucked
'Cause it
up.
does nothing for her sexually.
No, it doesn't.
That's fucked
She
up.
want to tell her friends that she did it.
And
Yeah.
it does nothing for us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's not like, no, it's unenjoyable. It sounds fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's enjoyable for homosexual men that like that.
Yeah.
I mean, each his own.
Some blood flow out there.
That's too far. Too fucking far.
we want you to be honest, ladies. You know what I mean? If something's not right in the bedroom, talk to us. You know what I mean? You know, a lot of ladies, I gotta do this to come. I gotta play with the pussy while he fucking me and this, that. You know, you're doing a lot of workarounds when you're really not just communicating. So talk to us. Just be careful how you say it. You can say what you want to say, but come at us the right way. Don't emasculate us because you want this dick hard. And I always say this too, the pole versus the hole. Y'all got a hole. It's gonna be real easy to get it popping because it's a fucking hole. If your man's mind isn't right, that dick ain't getting up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to build us up in a different way, and you got to keep us up mentally. Otherwise, I mean, we both lose tonight. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Only difference is when you fall asleep, he gonna get it up and masturbate and get off anyway, and you're the only one that's gonna go to sleep angry. You know what I'm saying? So
you wake up at 3 a.m. like,
I know, right?
and you roll over, this nigga smiling all curled up and shit. What nigga? Why you so happy?
why you sleeping so good?
Yeah.
Chef, you ever been caught masturbating?
Oh yeah.
How'd that go down?
Huh?
How'd it go down?
You want the
So
story?
at that point, you just gotta make eye contact.
I like
It
that you
depends
kept going.
who you got caught by. If it's your girl,
Yeah, it's your girl, man.
Like, yeah, bitch, I'm fucking masturbating.
Yeah.
Look what you did.
Exactly.
You look at it with shame and guilt at the same time.
It depends on the status of your relationship, because if y'all not in a good place, she's really low key mad at you. Like, she's just gonna
Like
jack
she
off.
caught you watching
You know
porn.
what I'm saying?
She
Yeah.
caught you
You know
like
what I mean?
full nine. Yeah, you did. You got some explaining to do.
And a part of me though, I enjoy masturbating in secret, and with the idea of getting caught. So it's like sometimes
said that before.
sometimes I hear a noise and I'm like, and then I keep going and I just, and then she comes and then and when I got caught before, and when I got caught, I just gave her that look like, and I engaged the guilt like.
But this blends into what we just talked about. It's like, ladies, don't judge us by our fantasies. If this man wants to be caught masturbating, let him get caught.
and then the thing she said was so funny. She was like, "Oh, so this what you down here doing?" so you know, nigga too. You know my response. So you gonna help? Since you awake, bitch, put you to use. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, definitely, nigga. Of course, about it. You know what I'm saying? Because though I learned that women like seeing you play with yourself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's something about it, and I've had women who say, you learn how to please a man when you watch him please himself, because you see what he does to get himself off. That's a bitch who's attentive and paying attention. That's a bitch who gonna get the job done.
Somebody's also mature, because a young bitch ain't doing that.
Oh, the young bitch was like, I didn't know you could do that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, dumb bitch.
You're not gonna get a lot of women like that. That's that level of attentiveness, man. It's a rarity to me.
Yeah.
And one thing I found very interesting is that as women age, and the relationship goes on, many of them begin to lose that spontaneous horniness. You know what I mean? That you have, when you're young and vibrant.
She gotta go.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, we're trying to replace her. You know what I'm saying? But because they don't know this, they wait to be turned on to have sex, when you can actually have sex to get turned on. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So rather than wait to be turned on to have sex, like, they always say about working out. Something you don't feel like doing that shit, get in there, get started.
Just gotta get to the gym.
Killing that shit.
The best gym sessions are the ones you didn't want
I'm
to
trying to tell you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So ladies, you don't want to do it? Man, stop that shit. Suck this dick. Give me 5 minutes, ho. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be in it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I really love that one. I really want you ladies to write that one down.
Double check that one.
Let's push past this. Let's push past this. This feeling like I don't feel like doing it. You do. I do.
And you know what? I feel like you get a lot of that if you got in a fight. And I believe women, honestly, that you should not be withholding sex when you get into an argument, a fight of any sort. That's the time where you guys should be still fucking. Because it's already bad as it is. Don't add, fuel to the flame at this point. You know what I'm saying?
The tit for tat can go far.
Yeah, it can go real, real far. Sheven, when you in your relationship, your girl fuck you when you guys get in an argument, or it's like, it's 6 weeks before you see.
Sometimes that'd be
6
the best. That'd be the best.
Yeah, I agree.
When she's pissed at you, and then you just went to bed, and you're like, "Fuck this," and then the next thing you know, you wake up and it's like,
yeah, you get it in.
Yeah.
That's the best way. That's a good way to make up. You know what I mean? It's not entirely healthy, but it's a good way to make up.
Right.
I hate the times, and I've had this. I don't know if any of you had this. I always get the worst fucking experience. I guess I get that emotional torture shit. You know what I'm saying? I've had a chick where when she gets mad, she'll fuck you, but she won't kiss you. So she'll take the intimacy out and treat you like a nigga she just fucking met in the street.
Okay.
Man, it does. It wouldn't matter normally if you was fucking a bitch who really did it, but when it's a bitch who's supposed to fucking care and she over there, and I guess if you weren't in a bad place at that time, it would be easier to accept.
Like she comes and she's acting like she's not. She's just like,
that's role playing. You embrace it.
But you know she bullshit.
Yeah, but no, right now she's angry, so she's doing it to hurt you. Yeah, you know what I mean. That's what you
think about it. Yeah, think about a chick that you fucking and she's turned her whole face to the side just so she won't look at you. Yeah. Does that really get you going? Or
listen, if I need that to fuck, then she wouldn't be acting that way because I wouldn't be fucking her.
Or if she didn't make any noise and she, I hate when bitches do that, dog. But they don't make no fucking noise and they act like they're a corpse just laying there like do what you want type shit. Like you getting raped and shit because they angry. Why did you even let me in the pussy, you selfish bitch? Like, I hate you, ho. Every hoe that does that, and I hope you listen. I don't give a fuck if you don't stop listening to this fucking podcast. Fuck you, ho. Don't you do that shit. The nigga inside of you, a nigga vulnerable in that moment, too. So you got a nigga feeling like he on some rape shit when the fact is he just enjoying some good pussy, but you're so fucking emotionally retarded you can't express that you actually have an issue and you maybe shouldn't be engaging in sexual intercourse at the moment, but you allow him to enter you. And he just ramming you, and you act like, like it's not stone cold, like she dead.
Mummy pussy.
Man, we should be allowed to kill you,
not
ho.
mummy pussy. I like that.
Anyways, but I digress.
It's the walking of the dead pussy.
Oh my God. That's
Okay, so this one is good. I know, Des, you're going to enjoy this one. That we enjoy the chase, the quest. You know what I mean? One thing it said emotional intimacy is about closeness, but sustaining sexual desire demands a certain amount of distance. So you kind of want your girl to play it coy at times, like, all right, nah, nigga, I ain't giving you this pussy right now. You know what I'm saying? And kind of play it to the left and come back around and circle back to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. I think well said, man. I think the chase is the fun part of relationships, right? I think it's once you completed the chase and once you've gotten the prize, so to speak, then it's almost a matter of time before the apathy sets in. Do you know what I mean? Where she don't care how she look no more, she don't care how she acting no more, and shit gets regular. Do you know what I mean? So it's almost like, to me, it's almost, they call it in other aspects of life, whether you're starting a new job or anything, it's the honeymoon phase, right?
Yeah.
That's the best part of it, right? That's before motherfuckers start acting brand new, stop doing shit that they did to get you. You know what I mean? So
routine is the death of a relationship, man. Getting in them routines, man, death of a relationship. You gotta chop that shit up, bro.
Routines are the death of anything. You get comfortable doing anything and you're setting yourself back. The only way to stay leveling up, I feel like I've learned, at least with myself each year, is to not do the same shit I did last year.
That's true.
But to make sure I'm still ahead of last year.
Word.
But if you're not doing something, if you have the same goal as you did last year, that means you didn't do shit all year.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So you got to do some rethinking.
And it's not easy. You know, it's easy to plateau out in life, and because you're not going backwards, you know what I mean. You feel like you don't feel the push to progress, so you kind of plateau out. But I definitely agree. You gotta assess and keep moving forward and make some things happen. You should have alone time sexually. Explain that. That we both need to do our own thing sexually. That doesn't mean go suck the neighbor's dick. You know what I'm saying?
I hope not.
But it could mean I fuck the other neighbor's pussy. But that's a different story. If you up to that girl, if you with it, we can do it. But what it means is that you have to masturbate and have time to yourself. So you gotta let her do her thing. You know what I'm saying? Let her play with the pussy and let her be. Don't go. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you watch, because I know you like to watch. Maybe have a drink and watch her do it. But don't get into it. Don't touch her after that. And I know that's hard, but when you create that type of sexual tension, the buildup makes future, encounters more pleasurable.
Anticipation.
Yeah, man.
Anticipation.
See, I'm cool with the watching, and I'll watch the whole show.
You gotta get in there.
I'll wait for the credits to roll. And I'm just trying to wait for the sequel. You know what I'm saying? So
trying to make the sequel.
I'm trying to make the sequel. So I'm not sure if I can just say, all right, good night. You know what I'm saying?
Again, this is long-term pussy.
I guess
you know what I'm saying. You gotta do it different with long-term pussy. With new pussy, short-term pussy. Yeah, by all means, balls out. Till you fall out. You know what I mean? But you gotta take your time.
When you doing your self-love, do you set up a really good session, D?
You set up a session.
I mean, how much time do you put into creating the moment?
You gotta carve out time to masturbate. Is that how we doing it?
I'm not saying about carving out time.
No, I don't set up the moment. I mean, it depends on how much time I got. I mean, look, I'm keeping it real. I can make it happen in 5 minutes. I can make it happen in 50.
Yeah.
Being picky.
But which one do you prefer the most?
The 50, because that's just practice. That's just practice. Especially edge it out too. You get to the end and you pull back. I'm telling you, that shit, let me tell you something. That'd be the best.
We talk about that.
He's the king of it.
Kobe in the gym.
For real.
Jumpers.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yo, you be in the pussy and you be like, look, whenever you ready for me to come, let me know. I'm just over here waiting on you.
I'm a pro.
You know what I'm saying? And I can confirm that, nigga.
Like, tell me when you're about to come. And then, like, she comes, you come right when she does. She's like, how'd you do that? It's like,
Yeah, hit that switch
practicing.
on your ass. Ho.
Yeah.
Listen, every nigga don't got it like that, but listen, fellas, with practice you can get it. But yeah,
That's a fact.
that's an important time to me. You know what I mean? And I always take longer than I anticipate. I'm like, man, quick 5-10 minutes.
Oh, it never
nigga,
lasts.
look, nigga, it's been 37 minutes.
Yeah.
God damn, nigga, like,
Yeah.
what are you trying to prove to yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, so should be fucked up with me.
Yeah, it's more fulfilling too.
Yeah. But that kind of transitions into the next one, which is, you know, porn isn't a big deal. You know, catching your lady watch porn or your man, you know, for ladies, we just like porn. It's just, you know, an enhancer, like going to a strip club.
Does a lady have a right to feel a certain way if the porn that you are most frequently watching is something different than she provides to you? Meaning, you in a relationship with, say you're in a relationship with a black girl, and you watching small, petite Asian pussy and black dudes. Like, if she come in, she like, well, damn, why are you watching porn? But all you watching is Asian hoes. Like,
It doesn't meet what you have body wise and all that.
Yeah.
right. And
So
then
like
I
if
think it's
you're-
vice versa. If you caught your lady watching porn with men who don't look anything
A
like
big
you.
black gorilla nigga. And
Yeah, not even that because you black, but a big white or Chinese gorilla nigga is my point. Something that's different than what you are. Do you have a feeling
You know,
about that?
I'm different, dogs. You know, so I'm not every man. I've never been insecure. You know, I'm confident and I know what I am. So I know she's getting a great experience with me, but I also know there are other good-looking people in the fucking world. Like, I seen 10 bad bitches within this last week. Like, she wasn't the only one. When I saw her, I was like, bitch, you the only one in the world. No, I seen more. So I understand that. So because of that, I can understand my woman fantasize and looking at someone like he's sexy too, because I do that with
Do
women.
you think most dudes can or do though?
No, I don't think most men can handle that. I think most men have more fragile egos than I do.
What do you think, Chef?
I think that I think you would much rather have your girl watching the porn than physically going out and living that fantasy in real
Yeah.
life. So if she's
Real talk.
if that's like, it goes back to the same point. You can't, if she can't judge us on our fantasy, you can't judge her.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
It's
Sometimes I want to see an Asian bitch masturbate.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what
real
I'm saying?
talk.
Like,
Just a
what's
switch
what's
up.
wrong
Yeah.
with that?
Yeah, you
Doesn't
can-
mean I want to date one or
Yeah.
go literally have sex with one. Like,
Right.
Sometimes
so I don't see a problem.
Sometimes I like to watch the public display abuse sexual porn where they just, you
That
know.
sounds pretty much right, though.
You talking
I
about
don't
in the
know if
Walmart
it's
bathroom?
outside.
You know, like where they have you at the bars and they put her on the table and just slap the titties.
That'd be fake,
fuck
though. I
her.
like the real stuff.
No, 'cause real people come from the
The
bar
real-
and
the
everybody
real-
start fucking her. Everybody start fucking with her. You can just have your drink and come in and rub on a titty and shit.
But that's
like
that's
that,
setup though. That's a nigga that got his wife. She into the lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Shit.
like that, huh?
I don't want to say I
Stage,
like it,
though,
but I
stage.
can't turn away from it.
Yeah,
You know
it's a
what I
train-
mean? Like,
it's a train wreck.
it's not something like, man, that turns me on.
It keeps your
Like when
interest
I'm
up.
watching it, my dick's not hard. It's like,
Like,
I
hoes
can't
really out here
stop
doing
watching.
this.
Like,
That's how-
that's how you living, bitch.
But that's how I feel about
Yeah.
fisting. When I see fisting,
Oh, I can't even watch that.
I can't.
I can't
when
watch
I see- when I
fisting.
see fisting,
That
I'm
shit
like,
is-
It's weird.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
shit
it
would
is
make me
weird.
vomit.
I watched a couple this week, but it was that. God damn, it was that. No, we keeping it real. I watched a couple
No,
this week.
man, I can't believe you would even. I can't even. Though the idea of when you scroll by the video and it gives you a glimpse of what's on it, and I see the fist hand in there already before. I'm like, God damn. I gotta go to another page. I
Hey,
can't
listen.
even scroll that
But
page.
listen, to your point, when I'm watching it, it's not that I'm being sexually turned on by it. It's almost like
Scientific.
I'm like, this motherfucker is really punching her in the goddamn cervix.
When somebody tells me like, yeah, man, I beat the pussy up, I physically picture somebody like,
and that's how they be in the video.
like-
I mean, like it be using their like,
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see
he
that.
Tekken sixth her pussy. Like,
I don't want
Yeah.
to see that, dog.
they got the two hands too. They got them
They
out
got
there.
two
hell
hands.
no.
Yeah, bitches out here putting soda bottles in their ass too. So y'all, it's genres for everything.
So really, listen. You really just don't want to make porn a secret, and I think the best way to handle that is to watch it together, be open about it,
How
or
do
just say, "Hey, man, I just seen this good porn," and send it to your wife.
How do
Send
you
her a link.
handle? What if your wife doesn't want you watching porn?
Damn, man, I hate
What if
that.
she has a
hoe.
problem with it?
Damn, I hate you. I hate your wife, whoever you are, and you put a lot of pressure on your marriage. I want you to know that.
But a lot of people would say that desensitizing of sex because of porn is putting a lot of pressure on marriages too.
That's real. Damn, that's
Well, it's
It's a happy medium.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to figure out, is there any difference if you brought a Kama Sutra book into the bedroom? Like,
Shit, a lot
it's, you
less
just
later.
talking about instruction
Yeah,
right now.
a Kama Sutra book is not the same as seeing Lexington Steele bang
Oh,
a
you-
big titty.
oh, you
porn.
watch her?
No, I just know he's a porn actor.
it's a lot less
Yeah.
lame. That Kama Sutra shit is not gonna. Yeah, she'll be happy. You're reading on it. That's
so it's good to read on it together. But not everyone is obtains knowledge via reading. Yeah. Some of us have to optically
visual learning.
I'm visual, definitely. That's everything for me. What I see, I want to feel it. Don't get me wrong, but boy, I want to know what it looked like. Like I just
watching the YouTube video on how to do it.
Yeah.
You just don't want the pussy pic though, huh?
Yeah, I never want your pussy pic. Man, I'm so mad I said because, pussy pics being sent out here worldwide. But, yeah, I don't really want to see it. I don't think most men want to see it. And you know how I want to see it? I want to see it face value. No, from the back. Get the fuck out of here. No, I don't want to see it. Asshole and shit? No. Who the fuck wants that shit?
Oh, no, you nasty, nigga. I don't know.
You don't like seeing that?
No. I've gotten that from a chick once where she turned around and opened up everything from behind.
Yeah. You like that?
Why did your eyes open up like that, nigga? Calm down. No, nigga, that shit disgusted me. So when your eyes open up, you got excited, nigga.
It disgusted you?
Dog, that shit did not look good. And then you find yourself examining that hole like, man, bitch, is everything okay back there? You feel like the goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
You're like, I can give her a pap smear.
God damn, man.
Pussy pic disgusted you.
No, I just want to see it face value. I want to see it.
You out here about to adjust the shit.
I want to see it face value. You like pussy pics?
No, but
so you just
I'm not disgusting. Here's the thing: I'd much rather see just your ass or your titties or your face.
Disgusting my crush.
Like just seeing no party, rest of you, and just seeing your pussy spread open. Context, I need context.
Now do women say the same thing about men sending dick pics?
Yeah, and niggas will never stop. Niggas will never.
And they never do.
And what's up with that? Why are we so infatuated with sending our dicks off?
We think that's gonna get
look at it. Look at it. Did you look at it? Did you open it? Did you see it?
I'd rather her be surprised.
Check it out.
You know what it is too? One bitch told you had a pretty dick, and now you think
this was gonna say.
Now you think the whole world should see it and shit. So that's what it comes down to.
Back in the day, she said it was fire.
Nigga, she loved you, nigga. That's it. Trust me.
That same hoe loved you since she was 7. It wasn't real. Right.
Oh man.
The next one here is
Hey, that shit. We just know incident right there.
Hey.
Because I'm actually setting it up because I want Sheven to drop a quick 16
and
on the
listen,
back end of this.
I think I got something right up this alley.
I'm ready for it.
Yes, sir.
Drop it one more time out here.
We want you ladies to embrace the sex. I think this was the most important one and, the best way to finish. And, one of the things that I read, it said, life adds multiple challenges and pressures, and it robs you of joy and pleasure, time and energy. And sex gives you some of that back. And we men, ladies, we see it just as that. Like, it's a celebration. Like, us getting the pussy is like, damn. You know what I mean? And a lot of times, I don't think women understand. Sometimes it's like new for the first time every time. And I know to some exaggeration, obviously, man, that nigga been fucking his pussy forever. But when that you give it that distance in that space, when you get back, it's like, dang, it's just all heightened again. And it's just that natural love and passion for sex. I don't know. I love it.
I know I can tell you love it.
Jesus.
Yeah, you really was.
Yeah,
you really passionate about that.
I felt,
I don't know if there's more to be said about that.
You should start a church like Kanye, man.
Don't do that.
No.
Don't do that.
I could see somebody having a sex church. That's a church I look into.
Man. Ain't nothing new under the sun, man.
That's true.
There's some out there right now in Arizona, right now, Flagstaff. We see you. Stand up.
We're gonna need you to open up the book of John. Go ahead and stick that John straight up here.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so really,
everybody ready? Everybody there?
Just to sum it up, ladies, you know what I mean? Just listen to these tips and do what you can to keep your man's dick happy. You know what I mean?